everybody, it's me, Heidi Hollis, and I am getting in touch with you guys about UFO Headline news that I have been fortunate to now be a part of and taking over as the new host. And I want to ask you guys for some of your input to see if there's something that you'd like to hear about, or if you get some UFO tips about something, get in touch with me, let me know, and oh, hold on, I dropped something. And yeah, and just let me know. And I wanted to, well, I haven't had one of these in a long time. You guys remember the strawberry milk quick stuff? And this is all in one. Wow, that's just as good as I remembered. But yeah, so I am taking over for UFO Headline News. It's the #1 most listened show on the Subject Radio Network. That is so good. Wow. Where's that been? I forgot how good that was as a kid. So yeah, if you have seen something, experienced something, and you know, I plan to cover everything in there. I'm going to have like paranormal stories, which I've had, even some astrological and astronomy stuff too. I'm just going to mix it all up. I'm just going to go with the flow of things. I know there's been a lot of past hosts that have taken this spot, and for the last 3 years it was one in particular. And yeah, so I'm really honored to be taking it over, and I'm gonna have some fun with it. Hold on. I do the Outlander. Oh. Wow, that is so good. I do the Outlander show every Friday. Tomorrow night, catch me. Then I co-host on the Kevin Cook Show, just to try to set that man straight, because God only knows where he's coming from. Ooh, I always ask people to say a prayer for me, because sometimes he gets these guests on that just want to pick on people. I don't like being picked on. I don't like when they pick on certain people either, so I just go for it. Hold on. Wow. And now I do headline news, which is, by the way, 6 days a week. 30 minutes, it's brief enough, so I just try to find the top UFO stories out there, or just the most interesting ones that people have reported, and just go through them all and let you guys hear them without having to dig it up for yourselves. Then you can also go to Inception Radio Network and find the stories right there. I'm excited. I'm having fun with it. Oh look, oh look, oh look. This is my okay, I can't show it for too long because YouTube will block this. That's my the cover for my cell phone, and it matches, here, take it off, and it matches my great strawberry drink. That is so good. Wow. Wow. If I could make this a popsicle, I would. Strawberry milk, man. Beats everything. Hey, Marilyn, how's it going? I'm live so people can put a message and I can say, hey, Arlo, friend of Alan. Oh, you caught? Oh, cool. All right, that's awesome. I've done a lot of radio shows lately. I was a guest on a lot. You know, during Halloween, us paranormal people are really busy. I was extremely busy, and I had to turn down a lot of shows. And I have to be honest, I don't do a whole lot of other people's radio shows. After I started hosting these shows, you know, I used to do Paranormal Central, and then I had my show, and I had a Kevin Cook show. And I was just like, look, I'm doing a lot of radio shows, and believe it or not, for the most part, advertisements. I'm not like overly chatty. It's like when I'm off the air, I'm like, I'll indulge in my video games, I'll write my books, I'll cartoon, and I'll go to a coffee shop. Like I'm just kind of like, I don't have to talk so much. So to do all these radio shows and I'm saying the same stories over and over again, it's fun. But time becomes a constraint for me, for sure. And I want to give it my all, and I don't want to seem like I'm, so I really try my best. And I have so much to do. The comics and now UFO Headline News. That takes probably the most time as the UFO Headline News because I have to research, pull the stories together, and read it without messing up too much. I'm not used to doing that because I'm used to just going for it and whatever. If I goof, I goof. So, and some of these things and names, and I don't have somebody to say, this is how you say my last name. I'm just winging it. I'm like, what is that? So forgive me if while I'm doing this show and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I try to be on my best behavior for that show. I'm not as goofy. Maybe I should be. No. It's more of a news show, so I'm trying to be more serious. But hold on. This is just, I can't. This is so good. Wow. That, strawberry flavor is always better than that chocolate milk mix stuff as a kid. Woo. I gotta show you something I just bought to share. Oh, thanks, Arlo. That's sweet of you. Look what I just bought. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I have had I had the hardest time to find a statue of just Jesus without him being a baby because Catholic stores are the most prominent stores out there, right? And they always have Jesus as a baby. And isn't it cool, Marilyn? He is so pretty. I mean, I didn't say Jesus is pretty, but I'm like, look at that. I mean, it is just so, like he's ascending. Oh my gosh. I have I'm going to show you, after I had my Jesus encounter, this is the Jesus that I had, and I've had ever since, because I could not find any decent looking Jesus statues. And so I have always had this one sitting here. And then I went with a bunch of Catholic friends to Niagara Falls and spotted this. We went for a quick weekend. And at Shrine of Fatima. Who knew that was up there? That was kind of cool. My screen is dimming a little bit. But yeah, and I was like, oh, I got the last one. It was the one on display. Oh, it's gorgeous. There's a little more fuzz on it. So cool. I just so dig this. You have no idea. No idea. So yeah, and I'm working a lot on trying to get the other F word book out. I try to cram things and try to get it together. I am just it's so difficult sometimes, but I'll get it together. But hold on, this is so good. Oh, you see my sick addiction there? Video games. So all video games. Mostly the cutesy ones. It's Nintendo. I can't help myself. I like puzzles, just like mysteries. I like it. And then I collect Rubik's Cube stuff too, though I can't solve them. Now, who buys those and can't solve them? This girl. I'm nuts. I don't know why. I just find it to be fascinating. But anyways, I want to tell you guys once again, UFO Headline News, if you got a story. If you have a UFO story, a paranormal story, it doesn't even matter. Just send it to me. You can send it to me at HeidiHollis@gmail.com. I could get it there. Or DasOutlander@gmail.com, which is DAS Outlander@gmail.com. And or go to HeidiHollis.com and just write to me through there. And still, I do the Outlandish Corner for the Outlander show, so be sure to write me there as well if you've experienced something, you need some advice, or just want to vent, hit something. Don't hit me. We can do that still too. So tomorrow I got a live show coming on for the Outlander. We're going to be talking about ancient America. Pretty cool stuff with Stephen Meyer. That's going to be good. So, all right, you guys. I just want to do a quickie thing here, and thanks for tuning in. And I'll be looking for your input.